All right, and following the trend of level 90 things that were added, we got new Startrail upgrades. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through my level 90 Startrail, what my plans are, why it's built like this, and I hope you guys enjoy. So first things first, we're gonna go over the first page of the Startrail. At level 90, we just unlocked the Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus for damage to debuff 9%. So for my Star Trail, in my opinion, this is like the best min max Star Trail you can get for the current level. Max damage to boss. You hit this Volans for gold 1 because gold 1 gives 1% damage to boss. After gold 1, it gives 1% uh high HP and execute damage, but obviously 1% high HP and execute damage, especially for this expensive, isn't really worth it in my opinion. So personally, I think go to the 1% damage to boss and stop at the gold 1 Volans because this is kind of like the best. And then the gold 1 Volans will allow you to unlock the Canis Major, which you can stop at 1% debuff damage at gold 1 as well, because obviously it gives crit resistance, which isn't very useful, but it gives the 1% debuff damage, and you're going to need extra rating to unlock other trails in the future, but you don't want to go beyond that because it's just healing down and block damage reduction, which are both pretty useless if you're a DPS player. So in my opinion, you want to stop at Canis Major for the gold 1 as well. So now you're at 10% damage to boss with 1% debuff damage. You have to put one upgrade into Dorado because without that one upgrade, you won't be able to unlock the Ophiuchus. And then once Ophiuchus is unlocked, you're going to want to max that because that's 9% damage debuff. Now, for those of you wondering why I didn't max the Dorado and Pavo, which are high HP and execute damage respectively, it's because I don't feel right now is the time to rush these trails, especially now that I know that there's damage percent trails over in these higher levels. So I am going to work slowly on Dorado. I'm going to get Dorado to whatever level I need it to be, and then once Dorado is at the level I need it to be, I'm going to get unlock the damage percent trail, which is one of the two over here. I can't remember which one it is exactly, but levels below 95. So I have until around level 95, I'm guessing, to get those. And then by the time I hit 95, I want to be able to max the damage to percent trail, which I think is 4% damage. So yeah, that is the first part, which is the Star Trail. Second part, which is the Nebula. What do I have here? Well, first things first, I've got the Ursa Minor. I'm currently working on getting my Ursa Minor to 4 gold stars because 4 gold stars get the 4% damage, which is 1% more damage. And I don't really care about the Firewall level 4 personally. So once I get the 4% damage, which I actually can buy, but I don't want to buy that because I would rather take my time. But once I get the 4% damage for the Ursa Minor at gold 2, you want to stop, in my opinion, because that level 2, the level 4 Firewall, the 2 to 4 Firewall is just not worth it, in my opinion. That little extra debuff it does not apply debuff damage as well. This has been tested. It doesn't apply debuff damage, but it does add extra damage. But it's whatever, in my opinion. It's not really worth it. Alongside that, I have the level 1 Cygnus. I am not going to raise Cygnus above 4 purple stars for a very, very, very long time because I feel like the damage X is not such an appealing stat to where it's worth going beyond that. So the next thing I'll get is 250 skill points to get my Leo. Leo is 4% damage. You're going to want to stop around gold 2 as well. You don't want to max it because the max level upgrade is 60 attack, and you stop at 4% damage, kind of like this one, except instead of a firewall, there's no skill. It's just like a cheaper version of that for the base attack and damage. And then after that, I'm going to go for 90 points and upgrade the Dolphin for a cheap 2% damage reduction. And then after my damage reduction, I'm probably going to go for Revive for some damage reduction as well. And then once I get the 2% damage reduction from Revive, I'm going to go back to Cygnus, and then I'm going to max my Cygnus skill. Or actually, yeah, I'll probably get my Cygnus skill up to for the 4% damage X. And then after I get the 4% damage X, I'd go back to Firewall and then max my Firewall. So that's that trail. And then the Star Path, which is the newest trail that we just got. So we've got rat, what is this, bull or ox, and then it's gonna be, I think this is like tiger or something, like bunny, dragon, snake, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, guys. Sorry, but um, the only one I'm really going for right now is dragon. I want to get dragon to 2.5% damage to boss, and then these trails unlock at level 105. So I'm not really going to talk about those too much right now. But my plan is basically just get all these purple one and then stop here or stop at the snake for because I want to get all these purple one by level 105. So that's my plan for Star Trail. That's my level 90 Star Trail. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Next week I'll probably be able to spend more time explaining things in detail because I've been busy with BPSR. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys.